Welcome and thank you for joining us. I'm Nikki Gullickson, Assistant Superintendent at Stonington Public Schools. And today we are going to be talking about our Kindergarten Readiness Council in Stonington community and some of the services that this council moderates, provides, oversees, gives some support to. I'm going to give the individuals an opportunity at the table to introduce themselves, and then we're going to talk again about what is the function of the Readiness Council in Stonington and what supports we can give to our community at large. So, I can start.
Sure, Alicia. My name is Alicia Sweet-Daw. I am the elementary program facilitator at West Broad Street School, West Vine Street School, and Dean's Mill School.
Hi, I'm Jenny Brown, Director of Special Services for the Stonington Public Schools.
Hi, I'm Kathy St. Rock. I'm the speech-language pathologist in the preschool program here in Stonington.
So thank you all for joining us today. And as we said, we're all sitting here as members of the Stonington Kindergarten Readiness Council. And a lot of our audience is probably saying, well, what does that group do? So who can tell me, what is the history of the Readiness Council in Stonington? And I understand it's been in a functioning group for a couple of years. So what does that group do?
Certainly, the Kindergarten Readiness Council is a group of community members, early childhood providers in our community, home care providers, elementary teachers, as well as our preschool teachers here in Stonington. Administrators are members of that group, and really our function is to provide support, as Nikki had said, to the area early childhood programs and to promote collaboration, to share ideas, to give those providers a sense of what the Stonington Public Schools do and what children might need by the time they enter kindergarten.
Can anybody talk a little bit about what some of our goals have been in the last 2 years in terms of getting the council a little bit more known to the community and a little bit more active as a group?
A couple of things. As Jenny was saying, our goal is really to reach out to the local agencies and build that collaboration and communication to families, the community, and the early childhood providers, what the expectations are as children enter kindergarten in Stonington Public Schools. Another piece that's really exciting is we're trying to build professional development, not only for just the school personnel, but to the local agencies and early childhood providers, as well as parents and communities, for us to all come together. Most recently, we just had professional development sponsored by our occupational therapist called How Does Your Engine Run? And it was a fantastic opportunity for our local agencies to come and see what we're doing from kindergarten throughout the grades in Stonington Public Schools. So that's one of our goals. Another one that we've been working on is discussing, focusing in on our kindergarten readiness fair that we hold during the school year. And again, we invite all the local early childhood agencies to attend, as well as families and community members. So we're very excited, have lots of opportunities along the way.
So as we talk about the skills that students need in order to be ready to sort of hit kindergarten at the ground running, is this just a curriculum that is unique to Stonington in terms of its kindergarten curriculum, or is this something that, regardless of what kindergarten program you might be entering in, are there certain skills that students really need to have in order to be successful?
Yes, and certainly Kathy can add to this, working so closely in our preschool classrooms on a day-to-day basis. But the Connecticut State Department of Education actually puts out a pamphlet, Nikki, that outlines the areas of skill development that children need, or that we would hope children would have exposures to before entering school. This document is shared with parents through my office and through your office also, and local elementary schools. And additionally, many of the early childhood schools in our area have this document on hand too. And so we encourage parents to take a look at it. And maybe Kathy could talk just a little bit about the different areas that are highlighted in terms of young children's development, in terms of communication, socialization.
Yeah, there's a personal social area, which looks at a child's social development, how they are interacting with their peers, how they are interacting in a classroom setting. There's the cognitive area, which looks at those pre-academic skills, their communication area, and then also there's an area called concept development and creative thinking. So how are those children turning all of those concepts that they are acquiring in preschool into some creative opportunities with their peers?
And I see there's another document here that says the Connecticut frameworks for preschool curriculum. So does this lead me to believe that the state is also putting out some information regarding what preschool programs might look like, so that if I am a community agency out there and say, well, geez, I'm not connected to the Stonington Public Schools per se, how can I participate in some of this professional development and tie it into our own curriculum?
Right, and in a couple of ways, Nikki. This framework, available again through the Assistant Superintendent's Office of the Stonington Public Schools and/or the Director of Special Services Office, is again a document that comes out from the state of Connecticut. It is aligned with the current curriculum that is now coming out for K through 12, and basically it targets those areas that Kathy had spoken about, that we know are important for young children's development and that are really early indicators to child's success in school. We're encouraging our area early childhood schools to have some information about this document and to make sure that we're looking at children through this lens. It's a document that is helpful to parents too in terms of looking for programs and choosing programs that would be a good fit for their child. So certainly if you would like more information about that and/or would like a copy of this pamphlet, feel free to contact the district offices in Stonington and/or contact Nikki or myself by email, vbrown@stoningtonschools.org.
And my email is ngullickson@stoningtonschools.org.